What if I told you the heart of America's job market, the small businesses on your street and in your town, are starting to slow down hiring? And here's why that matters. When small businesses hit the brakes, it can send ripple effects through the entire economy. In the next few minutes, you'll learn why a drop in small business hiring is more than just a statistic. It's a warning sign for where the economy could be heading. Let's get right to it. Small businesses aren't just mom and pop shops or corner bakeries. They make up over 99% of all businesses in the U.S. and employ nearly half of the private workforce. That's about 60 million people. So, when these businesses start to tighten their belts and hire fewer workers, it's not just a blip. It's a big deal. Recently, economists have started to notice that small business hiring, the so-called engine of our job market, is sputtering. In plain English, new job postings and overall headcount among small businesses are either flatlining or dropping, and this isn't just a one-month fluke. We're seeing a trend that's persisted over several quarters. It's easy to wonder, why does this even matter? Aren't big companies like Amazon or Google the real drivers of the economy? Actually, no. While large firms make headlines, small businesses are the quiet backbone of job creation. In fact, historically, they've accounted for about 2 out of every 3 new jobs created in the United States. Now, let's break down why small businesses might be pulling back. Rising costs are a huge factor. Inflation has pushed up the price of everything from raw materials to rent. And then there's the cost of borrowing money. The Federal Reserve has kept interest rates high to fight inflation, which means it's more expensive for small business owners to get loans, whether that's to expand, buy inventory, or cover payroll during slow periods. Add in a labor market that's still tight, meaning it's hard to find workers. And when you do, you have to pay more to compete with bigger companies offering higher wages and better benefits. For a small business with slim margins, those added costs can make hiring new employees a risky move. Here's another angle. Consumer demand is showing some cracks. Yes, spending has been solid for much of the last year, but signs are emerging that shoppers are getting pickier. Credit card balances are up, savings are down, and surveys show that consumers are starting to feel less confident about the future. When people pull back on spending, small businesses, especially in retail and services, feel it first. This brings us to the big picture impact. If small businesses aren't hiring, that means fewer paychecks going out. Fewer paychecks mean less money circulating in local economies, and if this trend continues, it can lead to slower overall job growth for the country. In worst-case scenarios, it could even tip the economy toward recession. To put this in context, let's look back a bit. During past slowdowns, think the Great Recession of 2008, small business hiring was one of the first indicators to drop. It signaled trouble ahead for the broader economy. On the flip side, when the economy is recovering, it's often small businesses that start hiring first, kicking off new cycles of growth. What are the numbers telling us now? According to recent payroll reports, small business hiring has slipped to its lowest levels since the early days of the pandemic. Job openings at small firms are down, and surveys from groups like the National Federation of Independent Business show that fewer owners plan to add staff in the coming months. So, what does this mean for you, whether you're a worker, a business owner, or just someone keeping an eye on the economy? First, pay attention to local hiring trends. If small businesses in your area are putting up fewer "help wanted" signs, that could be a clue about broader changes ahead. Second, policymakers are watching this too. If the slowdown gets worse, the Federal Reserve might face even tougher decisions about interest rates. If they cut rates to help small businesses borrow more easily, that could boost hiring. But if inflation remains sticky, they might have to hold back, making it even harder for small businesses to grow. There's also a technology angle to consider. Some small businesses are investing in automation or digital tools to do more with fewer people. That can help them survive tough times, but it also means fewer traditional jobs may come back even when conditions improve. Of course, it's not all doom and gloom. Small businesses are famously resilient. They've weathered storms before, pandemics, recessions, you name it. Many owners are adapting by finding new markets, cutting costs, or rethinking their business models. And if the overall economy stays reasonably healthy, small business hiring could bounce back. Still, this slowdown is a red flag. It's a reminder that the economy's strength depends on millions of small decisions made by local business owners every day. When they start to worry, we should all take notice. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts or stories about small business hiring in your area, and be sure to subscribe for more updates on what's really moving the economy. As we look ahead, keep an eye on Main Street. It just might be the clearest window into our economic future.